What's up guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nick Vazquez. I'm a realtor here in the GTA with Keller Williams. Here is a super quick real estate market update for June of 2021. On this channel, we're focusing on bringing you valuable and informative content on what it's like to live, eat, sleep, work, and play in the city of Mississauga. If that's something you're interested in, please like the video, hit that subscribe button, and if you're feeling a little extra generous, just tap that little notification bell. In this video, we'll be going over the GTA real estate market numbers for the month of June. And then we'll also be breaking down some of the numbers specific to Mississauga later in the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So first up, total residential transactions. There were 11,106 total transactions reported in the month of June. That number is up 28.5% from June of 2020. Obviously, this 29% increase is a representation of all the home types throughout the GTA. But one interesting thing to note is that the year-over-year sales growth for June was actually strongest in the condo market. That basically just means that more and more people are buying condos again, probably because the lockdowns are easing up, the restrictions are easing up, and things are just opening up again. That being said, the number of total transaction is significantly lower than the peak we hit in March, which was over 15,000 transactions compared to just over 11,000 transactions in June of 2021. When we compare this month's sales activity to the past 3 months, that number's been trending downwards. All that really means is that the market is shifting, things are starting to level out a little bit, and we're probably not going to be seeing record-breaking months going forward. Next up, we got new listings. New listings are pretty even compared to last year. We're actually down 0.1%. We had 16,189 new listings in the month of June, which was very similar to June of 2020. So on a year-to-year basis, we're pretty much the same. When looking at the month-to-month differences, again, this number has been trending downwards. An important thing I want you to know is that sales activity in the market is outpacing the new listing growth. Basically, all that means is that we're getting less and less inventory, and that's going to continue leading to those tight market conditions that we've been experiencing. So competition between buyers is still here. The market's still pretty hot, and we're going to continue seeing high selling prices for as long as these conditions persist. So while the market might not be as crazy as it was a few months ago, it is still pretty hot, and you're still probably going to have to deal with offer dates, multiple offers, and all that fun stuff. Next up, we got the average selling price. The average selling price for the GTA as a whole is $1,089,536. This price growth is once again driven by the low-rise market segment, so that's your detached, semi-detached, and townhomes. It is worth mentioning that the condo market is up 8% compared to June of last year, which is well outstripping inflation. This was primarily driven by condos within the city of Toronto and then some of the surrounding suburbs as well. So again, condo market is coming back and people are starting to buy condos again. If we look at the month-to-month differences in the average selling price, we've actually dropped 1.7% in June compared to May. If you watched my last market update video, you'll see that in May, the average selling price was over 1.1 million. So that's representing about an $18,000 difference between May and June. Despite this drop in the average selling price, I do want to reiterate that the market is still very hot. There's lots of buyers, there's lots of competition, and properties are still selling for over asking. We're still in a really strong seller's market, and as the province opens up more and immigration to the GTA starts resuming, I expect that we will still be in a seller's market for the foreseeable future. I don't think we're going to see any significant drops in price anytime soon. I actually think that things are going to start picking up again as we get closer to fall and closer to the end of all the restrictions. There have been a lot of people waiting on the sidelines for this whole thing to end, and I personally have a lot of clients who are waiting to buy in the fall. I think that once those people enter the market and then immigration to the GTA resumes, it's going to be a pretty crazy and busy fall in the real estate world. We might not be breaking records like we have every month for the past year or so, but I do expect that competition to continue. If you are thinking of buying, we may have a small window right now where things are a little bit slower than they were at the beginning of the year. You know, the competition isn't as hot and you might have an opportunity to get into the market without tons of offers on the property that you're going after. Because like I said, once immigration starts picking up, things are probably going to get pretty crazy again. Also, if you are thinking of selling, it is still a good time. Like I said, it's a strong seller's market. We have a free seller's guide that goes over everything you need to know if you want to sell your house for the most amount of money in the least amount of time. Just comment below and I'll send that to you. Now let's quickly go over the TREB predictions. In February, the Toronto Real Estate Board released their outlook for the year of 2020. So basically, at the end of the year, this is kind of what they expected to happen. So they expected to see about 105,000 transactions throughout 2021, and the average selling price that they were expecting was $1,025,000. They recently updated their predictions based on how strong of a first quarter we did have. They are still accounting for the fact for the market to continue to be strong, but not strong enough to be breaking records every month for the rest of the year. Their new outlook looks like this. It's basically 115,000 transactions, and then the average selling price they're predicting will be $1,070,000. Moving on, let's get into some of the numbers for Mississauga. In June, there was 1,044 sales in the city of Mississauga, and the average selling price is $1,019,325. That number is 14.4% higher than last year and 4.3% lower than last month. The average price for a detached home is over $1.5 million. A semi-detached will cost you about $957K. A townhome is sitting in at around $928K. A condo townhome is about $755,000. And finally, a condo apartment is sitting in at around $582,000, which this number is actually higher than last month. So again, condo market's coming back. Anyways, that's it for now. Let me know if you like this style of video, and if there's any other stats that you want me to cover. I'm always open to trying new things and adding new things in. So just comment below, let me know. If you are thinking of moving to Mississauga or the Greater Toronto area in general, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact info is below. You know, if you want to go see houses, if you want to talk about your plans or your goals, just reach out to me and we can start having those conversations, all right? Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the video, please hit the like button. We've got some great videos coming out, so please make sure you're subscribed and turn those notifications on if you want to be notified when my next videos come out. Until next time, enjoy yourself and have a great week.